Welcome back for match 2. This is Old Man Poole. We were successful in Glorybringing our opponent to death last game, and we're going to hope to do something similar this game. I'm going to go ahead and go first. This hand's pretty reasonable. It's worth considering keeping the cartouche to reactivate one of our trials if we draw it. But depending on what my opponent plays like, maybe we'll just use it to get in for some damage as well. Let's start with Swamp. We'll be like, oh, maybe we're not playing an aggressive deck. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, so we're definitely going to save the cartouche to trigger trial. I think the Entangler is probably better at this point. You don't necessarily need the Scavenger Exert trigger just yet. Yeah. Avacyn is definitely good. It makes a lot of different decks viable, and Gideon is too, both of which the blue-white beatdown tech can play. Alright, Channel Our Initiate's a good one for sure. What if we just kill it? Kind of like just killing it. Next turn we could play the Cartouche and the Battlefield Scavenger if we don't find a land. I think that's fine. Just go ahead and shoot it, and remove any chance of shenanigans from my opponent. Just gonna attack regular. Talk our Skirmisher, seems pretty fine. So I don't really like pitching either of our cards, although I guess we don't have to exert, so. Yeah, I'm going to play the Battlefield Scavenger, then Cartouche of Zeal on it, get in for another 4, and bring our Trial back to our hand. That feels pretty good. I guess it's 5, that's true. Cartouche even gives a little bit of a combat bonus, which is one of the more important parts, actually. Alright, Operation Beatdown is officially underway here. Okay. So we could just play the Trial again. Or we can just sing regular and then play a Hyena Pack. Play the Trial, kill off the Initiate's Companion. He has not great blocks. Takes 6. Yeah. I think I might like the Hyena Pack just a little bit more. And save the Trial for something that's coming down the road. Like, Initiate's Companion is fine, but not that crazy exciting either to kill off. I don't think, unfortunately, we can take advantage of the Scavenger again. Do we just want to swim with both? I kind of feel like it. It feels bad to throw the Scavenger away when we're potentially can utilize the Exert triggers later. We play the Trial at a later time, though. It helps us get through. Although we get through now as well. Hyena Pack's a little bit more efficient. I can kind of see arguments both ways. We could just not attack with Scavenger. I'll trade the Entangler off. I guess the choice is, yeah, I think actually maybe we just won't attack with the Scavenger. Maybe that's overly... The problem is, at a later point, the Scavenger just doesn't do anything. If he plays like a Colossopede next turn or something, we have a tough time getting through that. I guess we'll Final Reward still. Alright, I'm just not going to attack with the Scavenger, which is a little bit unfortunate. Alright. That was probably like 3 minutes longer decision than needed to be made, but I'm going to go ahead and attack and exert. And we're not going to pitch cards here. think our card is pretty good. Our deck is pretty good on average right now. If he wants to block, it's fine. We'll get in for a couple points on top. Yep. Yeah, play a Hacker back here. And then have a couple of pretty mid-sized threats to get through next turn, assuming we draw. Like a Vitalist, okay. That's all he's got. We feel pretty happy. Alright. Yeah. So I think here we're okay trading both of those. We'll attack with both. Not going to bother exerting. So he may just double block. Just okay. And we'll Soul Stinger. And we're just going to put on the Soul Stinger, I think. I think we'd rather have two mid-sized threats than 1/4/5. And the 1/2. Crocodile. Okay. It's a good one. Don't think he's swinging here. Yeah. Okay, so he does kind of walk into our Trial of Zeal. We also have drawn Glorybringer. We are online, boys. I guess we'll keep the Horror available for cycling. Probably do that because we're probably going to be able to play our opponent next turn with Final Reward or with Glorybringer if we draw land. So I think we do cycle off the Horror. Okay. Well, this deck looks pretty reasonable. He was a little bit slow at the beginning, got a little bit unlucky. We had a very good start, but... Okay. I think we're going to use the Final Reward rather than the Glorybringer. I'm not going to show him this. And just get in for lethal. That should do it. Alright. Well, that was a pretty fantastic showing. I asked for the nut draw, and we got the nut draw. So I'm going to formally ask you again right now, deck. Nut draw next game. Look me up. Alright, so we are on the play this time. I didn't see any reason that Doom Beetle's real great. Yeah, none of these cards seem actually super fantastic. We could play another Cartouche. If my opponent is playing like a ramp deck, which maybe he is, the Cartouche goes up a little bit in value. It lets us keep a big creature from blocking, and then we just got Mana Dorks. That's less good. So maybe we want one of those, and maybe something like a Festering Mummy loses a little bit of value. Don't want to go too low on creatures, because we do want to play our trials. If we have no creatures to play them on, we feel pretty silly. He's playing green-black, so there's a good chance he's got some removal as well. That having all been said, I think the Festering Mummy is probably the worst we have. Alright, let's submit this, and try to beat down again. It's interesting, Magic Online's bugging out a little bit. I can't use my my zoom in on a card. It's just not responding. So maybe after this match I'll have to log out and log in and see if it works better then. Opponent considering on whether he wants to play first. I would think that he does. But considering. Ooh, okay. Now I do like this hand. It needs a little bit to get going. We have a Scavenger which we can potentially throw some stuff away. We're on the draw. I think this is definitely a keep. Cycle away the Horror, get Scavenger online. Yep, I think it's good. Ooh, blue. My opponent made a real sideboard here, it looks like. Okay, that's a good thing to hit. Happy to just keep drawing lands, probably. Hopefully until the end of the game. Excuse me. Okay, opponent cycles. Red sack. I guess we can get red. Oh, yeah. Probably should have done his turn. Distracted by my cough. Alright, well, we'll play our scavenger for sure. And then play Cursed Minotaur next game. Or next turn. Hopefully before next game. My opponent have to have a pretty explosive draw here to keep me from doing it. Mouth. Alright. That is a good card for sure. That's the Cursed Minotaur for sure. Not gonna swing here. Opponent's got a much better start than we did last time, but we're not doing poorly here ourselves. Opponent also looks like he may have sideboarded away from really, really good removal. Ooh. Alright, Glyph Keeper is rough. Well, we're gonna swing with the Cursed Minotaur for sure. If he wants to trade for the Glyph Keeper, even just the first half, I think we're pretty okay with that. The Marble deck just has so much longevity. It feels like you don't necessarily need to hit your great cards early. I wonder if I should just deem worthy here. Like the 1/1 doesn't seem like it's gonna do that much. Kind of want to be able to use deem worthy with a Glorybringer trigger to kill off the Glyph Keeper though. Yeah. I think we're just gonna play the Doom Dissenter in the Horde, hope that he can't follow it up with another really big threat. Yeah. Probably cycle the Horror here. We have plenty of other things to do. The blue-red control is so dependent on hitting land drops and having all their conditional cards line up. I have a friend who's playing Fevered Visions and enjoying it immensely. I don't think it's like tier 1, but it's just a bunch of removal and Fevered Visions. It's pretty good. Definitely an entertaining deck to play against. Okay. I think I like double locking here. Don't want him to start drawing cards. Scavenger actually doesn't seem like it's maybe going to do that much this game. Alternatively, we can just swing next turn for 10? Count it 10? Well, although the Doom Dissenter upgrading actually kind of makes up for that too. And the Doom Dissenter can actually swing through the Mega Vitalist as it stands right now anyway. He has a combat trick here, it's bad for us, but not even that bad. I should have done before we block before we're going to do it then. Cool. Sure you don't want to put on the Glyph Keeper? Sure. Alright. Alright, we'll play our Glorybringer for sure here. Unfortunately, Glyph Keeper doesn't do it. I don't actually care that much about his creatures on the ground, though. So I think I might just swing regular. Is that greedy? It might be. I kind of like being able to use it next turn, though, with Deem Worthy and Glorybringer to kill off the Glyph Keeper. So I think I'm just going to swing like an ordinary chap. And be happy with our beatdown of 9 here. Next turn, he probably has to keep Glorybringer or Glyph Keeper back. Ooh, Gale Strike. Alright. Gets me kinda. Okay. Inspect my opponent. He's still gonna have a while before Channeler Initiate turns on. Feed. Okay. Wow, he must be really desperate. Just draws a single card. Okay, good skirmishing. Perfectly reasonable there. Alright. Getting in. Alright. Ooh, wow, Bonepick was a great draw. So we are going to exert Glorybringer in that case. So swing, exert, blow up the top crop skirmisher, get in for 9, play a Bonepicker. Wow, that was probably one of our best draws we could have had. Okay. Gonna attack, gonna exert this time. Make sure we exert. Yep, off the skirmisher. We want to get in a little bit of extra damage, and we don't want to trade our zombie off just yet. Alright, opponent goes down to 3 here. He's got to be kind of scared. We have a pretty fantastic hand as well. Bonepicker's going to come down turn after we have Deemworthy. Man, our draws have just been absolutely sensational here. Really can't ask for anything better. Showing the Giorno resolve, maybe. Alright. What you got? Cartouche doesn't do it, although it does get very close. Down spell doesn't do it. It's got to leave a couple of creatures back to block the Curse Minotaur. Okay. Skirmisher's fine, but not exceptional. Okay, Cultivator. So you probably can't afford to swing with the Glyph Keeper here, which is good for us. Just a block flip. Alright. So here again, I think we swing with the Curse Minotaur and the Bone Picker. If he double blocks the Minotaur, we can kind of get him with Deemworthy. Probably just has to block there. He gets to bring it back the next turn, but then we have Glorybringer. Depends a little bit on what we draw with the Deemworthy. Maybe we just want to wait a turn, and then Deemworthy and Glorybringer together kill off the Glyph Keeper, and then we've got 2 flyers in the air. Yeah, I kind of like just waiting, actually, rather than offering a trade and giving the chance to embalm it next turn. I guess we should play lands in case we want to Deemworthy, because we want to be able to play something after we cycle, probably. I think we're just going to pass, and next turn we have a pretty good chance of getting through the Glyph Keeper with one of our 2 threats. Probably not dying here. Yeah, alright, just wait. Play the long game. Interesting. What you got here? Huh. Yeah, maybe Gale Strike? Oh, that doesn't seem that great. Huh. Nothing. Okay. So yeah, I guess we're gonna shoot the Glyph Keeper here. The cycling won't get countered, which is kind of nice. And then we can swing with the Glorybringer and finish it off. And then it's gotta have something pretty good, because we're gonna have 2 flyers coming in that are lethal. Okay. Is there any reason to attack with the Curse Minotaur? I don't think so. So I think we just go for it. Attack and exert. I guess maybe we should use the Magma Spray there, and then have Deemworthy in case he responds. But I think this is going to be okay. Alright, and we got him. All right, definitely a close matchup. Even though we managed to win both games, I think it was largely off the back of just absolutely fantastic draws. With Cleaver, definitely could do work. I don't think we really fight very well against that, except we without Glorybringer, which is a house. It's won us both matches so far, so we're happy to take that win. And I'll see you guys shortly for match 3.